Questions about where you'll be resting? I'm Aditi Sharpa. Let's look at our stops on the trip. Now in Kathmandu, you have the option to either stay in like a $5 hostel or even in a $500 hotel, right? But once we start the trek, our rooms are going to be pretty simple. Now up to Samdo, we'll be passing by pretty big villages, so they'll have really comfortable tea houses with quaint little rooms, usually twin beds, bed, mattress, either a private or shared toilet. They'll have hot showers, laundry services, Wi-Fi in most places, electricity, charging ports, the lot. And also in the dining areas, they'll have this wooden heater burning most of the time, which ends up making the dining area a big hotspot for travelers. You can see them chatting it up, playing cards, reading books. It's going to be a really cozy environment in the dining room. Now after Samdo, especially in Dharmshala and Bhimthang, they're not really villages, they're mostly just hotel stops. So your options are going to be a lot more limited, especially in Dharmshala where there's only like 3 hotels, and during high season, you might have to stay in tents. So carry a sleeping bag, it's a must, especially up there where it got up to like minus 10 degrees when we were there. Dharmshala is probably the only place in our whole trip where there isn't 100% guaranteed for a room, where you might have to sleep in a tent, but everywhere else, it's a guarantee that you're going to be staying in a tea house. Now when we reach Bhimthang after the bus, like I mentioned before, it's also just a hotel stop, but there's a lot more options than Dharmshala, and your stay is going to be pretty welcoming. It's going to be pretty comfortable up there. So after Bhimthang, once we've completed our pass, the tea houses we're going to stay at are going to be pretty similar to the ones that we were staying in before the pass, so there's not much to worry about there. So after the pass, till Dharamani, the tea houses are going to be pretty similar. Now when it comes to restrooms, most of the tea houses will have squat toilets, and some of them even had Western toilets. And along the trail when we're walking, there will be some stops, especially during lunch, where you can do your business in tea houses, but in the occasion of nature calling when we are on the trail, don't shy away from just going into some bushes. If you can hold it till lunch, that's even better, but when nature calls, it calls. I get you. So make sure to carry wet wipes. It was a lifesaver in the trip. And if you're on your period, consider carrying a Ziploc bag to put in your tampons and pads so that you don't throw it out there. But apart from that, most of the trails, they had little stops to do your business. Now, hot showers were also available in most of the tea houses. They will charge you though. It might cost around 500 Nepali rupees, which is around $4 American, I believe. More information on that in our cost video, link in the description. And that about covers it. Magical Nepal will do everything in our power to make your stay as comfortable as possible. Thank you for watching.